Welcome, friends. If you would like to know how to have greater levels of success that really correlate to a toddler's mannerisms and way of being, you found the right video. I'm going to help dive with you into what you need to maybe do a little bit more so that you can get a little bit more out of this industry. 90+% of the agent force fails, and because sometimes they don't have the guts to act like a toddler. And what I'm talking about is a toddler takes ownership of everything. Mine, mine, mine. And so many insurance agents don't view this business in the same light. So we're going to have a very frank conversation about what you can do to really increase, hopefully, your skill set, your show up rate, and hopefully your sales will follow as a result. So let's dive right into it. First off, a toddler has the ability to control things. They want to control everything. And some insurance agents don't take control of their business. So, point number one is you have to start controlling your business. And that really comes from looking into that mirror and go, it's me. It's me. It's mine. It's mine. You have to own this business if you want anything good to happen. Insurance agents that start saying, oh, it's the leads. Oh, it's the time of day. Oh, it's X, Y, or Z, they really don't get in the zone of winning. And toddlers will own everything. That's mine. I'm not sharing. No, no, no. Mine, 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 mine. Insurance agents that really get it on and have great levels of success typically take the time to look into the mirror and go, you know what? It's me today. It's me versus me. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to have that call to action. I'm ready to dominate what I need to do because I am in the driver's seat here. And that's where toddlers are so good. If I could get toddlers to sell insurance legally, oh my word, they'd probably take out half the agent force because they've got this way about them that says, I got this. I got this, right? They can toddler up. If they fall down, they get right back up. They don't stay down. And they may throw a fit for a second. And don't us insurance agents throw fits on occasion? We have an objection that we can't overcome or we get hung up on and we're like, wah, right? We have the ability to cry like a toddler too, but we've got to get back up like a toddler and take those licks. They get right back up and jump back into whatever they were doing. So if you want to make it in insurance sales, act like a toddler a little bit. Take complete ownership. The moment that you look into that mirror and go, you know what? It's not my leads. It's not this. It's not that. Take responsibility for what you are going to do. This is where things start changing in your career. Start navigating your business because guess what? It's yours. It ain't your mama's. It ain't your daddy's unless you're working in their insurance agency. It's what you're going to do or do not do that's going to help you make the dollars. This business is an action-oriented business. And we've got to really knuckle down into this and go, you know what? I'm going to look in the mirror and go, maybe it's me. Maybe I didn't train the way I should have trained. Maybe I didn't prepare for the objections. Maybe I didn't practice my script the way I should to the point I don't sound smooth. And it's okay if you trip over your own tongue when you're new. Everybody's been new. But did you train on your script? Did you train on your objections? Did you take the leap of faith and buy leads? And then did you buy them again next week? Did you really get after it? Did you follow your script? Did you have a good attitude of like gratitude when you get on that phone? It makes a difference. When you get out of your car, men and women, and you go knock doors, are you in a position of positivity or are you in a position of, oh man, here we go? Okay. You can't have that resting, you know what, face on you when you're faced with objections and rejection. This business is not unicorns and rainbows, but when you make it, there's no better life, but you've got to start acting like a toddler. Mine, mine, mine. All right. And then you've also got to act like a toddler, number two, and realize that you can say no. Yeah, no, it's a powerful word. I can't even talk this morning. It's a powerful word. No is a complete sentence. It is, believe it or not. No is a complete sentence. And the faster that you understand that in the insurance industry, the faster you're going to move forward, which means put blinders on. The most powerful racehorse on the planet, guess what, has blinders on. And is it because the horse is stupid? No, because every little shiny thing the horse is not and should not be focused on. If you're a final expense telesales agent, you shouldn't have your phone beeping off on you. Your buddies shouldn't be blasting you in the group this, group that, forum this, blankety blank that. You should not be on Facebook, on Instagram. You shouldn't be mind-numbingly scrolling on TikTok. Get rid of it. No, just like a toddler. No, I have no time for this because what's going to happen is money has the best chance of following attention. So when you're on that sales call, believe it or not, your consumer knows if your complete focus is on them or not, right or wrong. They know. And you know too. If I'm talking with you or connecting with you and then I'm busy with something else or I'm emailing, it's almost like your brain is not in the place that it should be. You've got to be like a toddler and say no. No. It doesn't mean no permanently. Maybe it's not right now. All right. But no means no. If you're in the insurance industry, you got to be real tight on that white space on your calendar if you want to get what you want. Block it off. Block it off. Be a beast. If you're a part timer, good. Put your full time push into those part time hours, just like a toddler. No. All right. Now, you've got to say no to the right things, though. You don't say no to getting on the phone because the more pleasurable thing is to play with your CRM and to play with your leads and to organize them by date of birth and organize them by this and that and geography and all this stuff, all this crap. You need to be calling right now. This is all about getting in front of the people, getting in front of the people, just like baseball, getting up and start swinging. If you're in T-ball as a little toddler, guess what? You're going to miss. You're going to hit the stick a lot before you hit that ball and maybe look a little clumsy as you're running to first base, but you got to get to first base before you get to second base and third base and come home. In the insurance industry, you got to be okay hitting, okay, stepping up, calling a lead. Bonk, okay, I hit the stick. Bonk, I missed it completely. Bonk, I missed it. But when you connect, powerful things happen. You become a insurance agent that solved a need. And this is where you become needed. And you got to understand, a toddler knows how to say no. A toddler knows how to take ownership of their business. Mine, 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 right? You've got to be a little selfish this way when you're starting off in the industry. Not selfish as in I'm going to squeeze clients and I'm going to be a high pressure salesman. I'm not talking about that in the insurance industry. I'm talking about being selfish in what you choose to do with your time. Every little distraction is taking dollars away from your opportunity. Look at it that way. You've got either deposits in this industry or you're having a withdrawal moment. And every little ding on that phone when you're trying to dial and make money in telesales is withdrawing opportunity from you. It's withdrawing everything from you, even though you think, oh, it's kind of fun. I keep myself busy. Get off that stuff, my friends, and get into a place that you say, no, 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 I can't have lunch with you right now because I'm working. No, I can't go play. No, I can't go hang out with you and have some drinks right now because I'm dialed into what I need to do. Being a toddler is a powerful place to be. And I can't even say that word for whatever reason this morning, but I'm sharing with you, you've got to be able to say no to the things that aren't the most important thing. This is all about income producing activities. That's calling your leads, door knocking. If you're a final expense telesales agent working exclusive leads or you're working aged final expense leads, you've got to be fine tuned on just calling and calling and calling and calling as many leads as you can, as fast as you can. And then when you get that person on the phone, that great prospect, you know what you do? You pause all movement and you focus on the most important person, and that's the other person on the other end of the phone. Uncover their problems. That's why it's so important to have mentors and skill set and training so that you can really fine tune some things that aren't always bad things. Having a drink with a colleague is not a bad thing, but it's a bad thing if you should be working. Having distraction moments where you're on, let's say, mind numbing scrolling, that's not a bad thing, but it's a bad thing when you're working. All right. During your income producing hours, it's a very bad thing. Go do that at the end of the day when you're just trying to wind down or mind numb yourself, okay, after your day of success, hopefully. But we don't do that during income producing activities. You've got to really get that way about you of the wealthy mindset, and that comes from being a toddler. No, you got to be able to say no to the right things. And you've got to take ownership of go, you know what? It's not the blame game. I'm going to be a beast because it starts and it ends with me every day. Look at yourself in the mirror and go, would I hire me? Oh, yeah, I would. Would you give that agent a bonus if that was me and you were the manager of them running a business? If your answer is, heck yeah, I would, then you're headed in the right direction. No different than a toddler could probably take half the agent force and put them under the mat because they know how to say mine. They know how to take ownership of everything. Even if they fall on the ground sometimes and have a little fit, they get right back up and they go back and own what they want to be theirs. And in this insurance industry, you've got to own those leads. You got to connect, you got to call, you got to get after it with no abandon. You're not going to let anything stop you from attaining everything in an industry that's a 1099 mind and grind, a performance based business. There's no participation trophies here. None. You get paid according to the problems that you solve. This isn't some W-2 where you just show up and have some smoke breaks and some lunch breaks and use the bathroom a couple times and make some bucks. That is a lie if you thought that's what this industry was. This industry is only for the best. It really is. And it's only for those that know how to show up every day. And you know what? Some days you're underpaid. Some days you're overpaid, but there's no better life, no better freedom than what this industry can do for you and your family when you make it. So if you need any free resources or a good work family to call a home, we do recruit and partner with amazing agents as well as agencies nationally to sell life insurance, Medicare insurance, and a ton of annuities face to face as well as in the telespace, and free resources for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. And I'll put a video up here that really may help you keep more of your business on the books, because you know what? The policies that stick, the policies that stay, those are the ones that pay. No different than insurance agents that know how to act like a toddler normally have a little better take-home experience at the end of their journey than those that get a little sloppy, play the blame game, and don't make the bucks. I hope this helps you, my friends. Believe that you've got what it takes and put your back into it, and you may just find you've got what it takes. We'll see you soon, my friends.